Who is he? The way he speaks, it's like he's not even human anymore.
He's not. He buried the man they broke and rose as something else. He welcomed the monsters, made them kneel, and now they move when he breathes. He's not haunted by demons. He leads them.
I welcome the monsters inside me. I stopped running a long time ago. There was a time I tried to silence the growls inside my chest. Tried to put a leash on the rage. Tried to dress my darkness up in something softer, so I wouldn't scare the world. But the world didn't care. The world came with fire, with blades, with betrayal behind every smile. So I burned the leash. I ripped off the mask. I opened the cage and said, "Come out, all of you. I'm not afraid anymore. I welcome the monsters inside me. They said I was too much, too cold, too angry, too broken. But they never asked why. They didn't see the nights I bled through my teeth trying to stay calm. They didn't see the way I swallowed grief like glass and still smiled like it tasted sweet. They didn't hear the screams that lived under my skin. But I did. I heard them all, every second, every breath, every lie I had to tell myself, just to survive. They call it monstrous when I stop pretending, when I stop shrinking, when I stop apologizing for the fire in my veins. But the fire is the only thing that kept me alive. I wasn't born this way. I was made, cut and carved by circumstances, forged by silence, sharpened by betrayal. The people who wanted me weak kept testing how strong I could be. They kept pushing, expecting me to break. But I didn't break. I evolved. I learned to wear my pain like armor. I learned to weaponize the sorrow until it became something sharper than any blade they threw at me. I became everything they feared I might. And now they look at me and whisper, "Monster," like it's an insult. But I say it with pride. Monster means survivor. Monster means I took every wound and turned it into a war cry. It means I don't flinch anymore. It means I don't beg for mercy. It means I'm not afraid of the dark. I am the dark. I welcome the monsters inside me because they're the only ones who never left. The only ones who never lied. They didn't pretend to be kind, then twist the knife behind my back. They came to me in the worst moments, when my body was shaking, when my heart was screaming, when everyone else was gone. And they said, "Let us help you carry this." And they did. Rage carried me through days when I couldn't move. Fury spoke for me when my voice was gone. Vengeance stood beside me when love failed. I didn't ask to become this, but I refuse to be ashamed of what I've become. I've been quiet long enough. I've been the ghost at the feast, the afterthought, the stepping stone. I've smiled while being used. I've been polite while being trampled. But no more. That version of me is dead. And I buried them deep. This version, this one doesn't forget, doesn't forgive. This version watches everything, remembers everything, carries every slight like a sacred scripture and turns it into fuel. They think monsters are mindless, but the monsters in me are surgical. They are precise, strategic. They wait. They observe. They strike when it counts. Not out of chaos, but out of clarity. I welcome them because they're part of me now. Not chained, not hidden, not tamed. Accepted, embraced, fused into every cell of my being. They look at me now, and I see it. The fear, the regret, the realization that I am no longer someone they can control. They used to hold all the cards, but now their hands are empty. They have nothing left, because I took it all from them, not out of revenge. Revenge is for those who still care. I don't care, not anymore. I simply did what they never saw coming. I became more, stronger, wiser, untouchable. They wanted me broken. They wanted me crawling. But I don't crawl. I don't beg. I rise. Every time they knocked me down, I got back up. And now they're the ones on their knees. Now they're the ones looking up at me, realizing they were never truly in control. They were playing checkers while I was mastering the art of war. I do not hesitate. I do not falter. Every lesson they forced me to learn is now carved into my bones. Every battle they threw me into only sharpened my instincts. Every betrayal, every lie, every time they smirked and thought they had won, I took it all. I held it inside me, let it fuel me until I became something unbreakable. They wanted to watch me fall apart, but now they're the ones crumbling. Their empire of lies is collapsing and I am still here, standing, watching, unshaken. I have no sympathy for them, no mercy. They never offered it to me, so why should I? They wrote this ending with their own hands. They set the fire, and now they are choking on the smoke. There were those who tried to make me doubt myself, who tried to make me believe I wasn't worthy. But those voices are nothing but the echoes of weakness. They are the sound of those who will never know what it means to be truly powerful, to rise from the ashes of your own destruction, to become the ruler of your own fate, is something only the few will ever understand. Only the few have the strength to endure the pain of true transformation. And I endured